Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of T2 SMC Trader. In this video, we are going to simplify the concept of the weekly bias in ICT concepts. Understanding the weekly bias will help you increase your win rate by finding better entry setups and having a clearer view of the market's overall conditions. If your entry model aren't working well in a lower time frame, it's crucial to identify the direction of the higher time frame. Trust me, while weekly bias seems complex, this video aims to simplify it into an easily applicable strategy that anyone can use on the chart. So, if this interests you, be sure to hit the like button to support us in creating more videos like this. Also consider subscribing to our channel if you are new, as we regularly publish advanced trading concepts. So let's go to the video. Before going to further details, we would love to say that this Forex factory calendar is more important before starting the weekly analysis. So you will have an idea how and when we are going to get the volatility into the market. If you see, in Monday we have some red folder news, which is PMI. It's a very important news, which is around 10 a.m. Then in Tuesday we have some Fed Chair Powell speak around 9:30, and 10 we have some red folder news as well. In Wednesday we have some red folder news. Actually within in that type of situation we have FOMC PMI. That means Wednesday is gonna be very volatile. Thursday we have the bank holiday, and Friday we have non-farm payroll, so NFP. This is the NFP week. So in NFP week, the best decision is not to trade. This is the best decision. If you are in rush, you can trade until Wednesday AM session. So from Wednesday PM session to until Friday 8:30 AM, no entry should be done, because this time market actually make the liquidity, both buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity. Trust me, most of the time you will hurt yourself if you trade in NFP week. So make sure that you have known this all information, you have this information in your mind. Okay, so now let's go to the weekly weekly analysis video. Over there we will try to explain the whole thing, the way I actually do this weekly analysis. We would love to do that. So next trading day, that means Monday, is gonna be the first day of the next month, July month. In July, in the starting of the new month, you have to start to analyze your chart from monthly chart. This is dollar index. This dollar index is my barometer. We will go step by step so that you guys can understand how to go step by step from very high time frame to the lower time frame. Dollar index is actually the barometer for Nasdaq or gold or Forex. Okay. For dollar index, I need an overall idea where market is going, and you can see this is the monthly chart. This is the monthly chart where every single candle is 1 month candle, and you can see it was sideways until last 3 months. Okay. Now what else do you see? Market has taken some market trade over there, went higher so far, but don't just think that it has made the all-time high. So dollar index didn't make all-time high. Instead of that, it is trading this bearish fair value gap from monthly chart and this bullish fair value gap. So far market has taken some sell side liquidity, and it is trying to reach until that high, and also this monthly fair value gap constant encroachment. Until that area it's trying to reach. If you watch last month candle, it was a very bull candle. Okay. At the same time, I would love to show you another monthly fair value gap over there. Okay. So this is another monthly fair value gap. When market reach until this monthly fair value gap, then if market would love to go lower, it should fall from that new bearish fair value gap, because this is the old fair value gap, this is the new fair value gap. What happened? Market didn't fall, didn't respect that bearish fair value gap. So my expectation is market is not going to fall. Actually, it's going higher at least until the constant encroachment of that monthly bearish fair value gap. Then we will see if it can go through that or not. So from monthly chart, all I can see, market has taken the liquidity. After taking the liquidity, trade this week 50%. Let me show you. After trading this week 50% tick by tick. This week is important because it has taken all of this liquidity, traded that fair value gap. So it has traded this 50%, then went higher. This bearish fair value gap has been violated. Okay, it has been violated over there. One time, two time close. That means it's broken. It's not fake breakout. My initial expectation is market is going above that high, and actually it is reaching for the consequent crossment of that bearish fair value gap. Until then, I'm bullish. But yeah, at the same time, the Sunday open can change everything. The weekly analysis can be changed by simply by the Sunday open. Okay, but we would love to see that it will keep going higher. When I will be in lower time frame, it will be much more easier to understand. Now I'm going to weekly chart. Last maybe 5 to 6 weeks, I have already explained a lot of time the price action over there. So I'm not going all of this price action one more time. Instead of that, we would love to see over here only. Now, if you take a closer look, where is your sell side liquidity? Where is your buy side liquidity? Now, from monthly chart, as I'm expecting market will go higher above that high and the 50% of that monthly fair value gap, remember? So I am interested to mark the buy side liquidity first. So here, this is relatively equal highs. But if you take on your left, you will see there is another high around that area. So this high and those highs, they are relatively equal highs. If you see just like this way, this is clean relatively equal highs. I would love to mark that on. At the same time, this is also the relatively equal highs. When market will take that on, my belief is market is going to take that on as well. At the same time, I have this bearish fair value gap from weekly chart. I'm not going to mark that on, but remember the 50% of that bearish fair value gap is important. Below those buy side liquidity, you have another buy side liquidity from weekly chart, and that is this buy side liquidity. This is also the relatively equal highs. Market fall, came here, trade that order block perfectly. Let me mark it actually. The open of this trader block, look how beautifully it has been traded that order block. After trading that order block, market is now going higher. Before going higher, market has made another bullish fair value gap. Can you see a bullish fair value gap over there? So from weekly chart, I really would love to see that market is going to take that buy side liquidity, at least that buy side liquidity by this week. But as we have some big news, it can keep going higher. And as we have the non-farm payroll in Friday, so market can fall until this bullish fair value first, then it can go for the buy side liquidity because the volatility is coming with the news. Now NFP is extremely dangerous news, so it can come first to this fair value gap, then it can go higher. So it's gonna be a very volatile week, I believe so, except the Thursday, because Thursday is the bank holiday. Okay, so in my opinion, market is going for this buy side liquidity, but keep that in your mind. If you see that market is falling first, then you will think that market is coming here actually to trade that bullish fair value gap. It can happen because of the narrative. You know how the narrative works. Okay, so let me show you. This can be happen, but overall I'm bullish. Now let's go to daily chart. Over here I'm in daily chart now. From daily chart, you can see this is that relatively equal highs. From daily chart, it's so clean that relatively equal highs is so clean. And here is also some relatively equal highs from daily chart. And at the same time, if you see over here, you have this sell side liquidity around that area, though I'm not interested to see that market is going to take that sell side liquidity, because if it would love to do that, it has to break a lot of things, and which is nearly impossible. Okay, so I'm not thinking that market is coming here. Instead of that, if you see market has taken this low as the liquidity taken has done, this extreme low failed to take, market failed to take that extreme low, then expanded higher. Very nice market structure shift, fair value gap trade. This is your order block. Price has traded that order block. Market went higher, went through the bearish order block over there. Now it is coming for going for this buy side liquidity, clean buy side liquidity from weekly, monthly, and from the daily chart as well. Okay. But at the same time, you can see this was your order block. After trading this order block, this is the propulsion block. Market has traded that propulsion block. Then market came here. I would love to see market keep going higher. Before going higher, yeah, obviously it can come one more time to take this relatively equal lows from daily chart. You can see this low, this two low. Okay, they're very clean. So obviously market can fall to take that sell side liquidity first. After taking this sell side liquidity, it can tap to this weekly bullish fair value gap. and then it can keep going higher for the buy side liquidity. I'm obvious, or I'm like gun to my head. I would love to see market is going to take that buy side liquidity by this week, because it's going for toward that buy side liquidity so far. It's been so long. So I'm not I don't want to go little lower time frame. The reason is it's gonna be a little longer video, as I would love to add the gold analysis by this video. So first I will go to the gold, and then I will finish my video by Nasdaq weekly analysis. Over here, this is the gold chart, and you can see this was the all-time high. Market has taken that all-time high. At the same time, this is relatively equal highs. Market has taken all the buy-side liquidity. After taking all of the buy-side liquidity, body didn't close above that high, that all-time high. What does it mean? That means it has swept the liquidity. If it was extremely bullish, then it could keep going higher, and body should close above that buy-side liquidity. As the body didn't close above this buy side liquidity, I would love to see that market will work with the lower, any kind of fair value first little bit, then maybe it will go higher again. So from monthly chart, I would love to see that price will go to that bearish bullish fair value gap, maybe until the constant encroachment. I'll be bearish. Then I will keep looking for buy. For the gold chart from the monthly chart, if you take closer look over here, you have this very nice sell side liquidity over there. This is relatively equal lows, but it's too far. Okay, this is the monthly chart. Every single candle is the monthly candle. Keep that in your mind. Though it's the obvious liquidity, when market will fall next time, this is going to be your obvious liquidity. Right now, what do you see? It has taken the liquidity. So over there, market has taken the liquidity. After taking the liquidity, market went higher. Perfectly, market went higher. After reaching, the way it went higher, you see market structure sheet, fair value gap, anti fair value gap, last fair value gap, it tapped with this fair value gap, it went higher, make this relatively equal highs, then market fall again. When market fall again, what do you see over there? It has taken this relatively equal lows around that area. This relatively equal lows has been taken. So let me mark it. This is the relatively equal lows which has taken after, I'm in monthly chart, so it's not showing over there. So let me just change the color. Okay, so it has taken the relatively equal lows, market went higher. This was the fair value gap. So let me mark the fair value gap from monthly chart, a perfect last fair value gap. Okay, after trading this last fair value gap, market went higher. Where is your order block? This is your order block. After trading this order block, market extremely went higher, make this fair value gap. Now what else do you see? Actually, the liquidity taken has done over there. Then this was the market structure shift. That was the fair value gap or everything. Then market went higher. There was the unfilled area. So market has actually filled the unfilled area. So here you should look for the breaker block. So highest up close body close candle is going to be your breaker block. Over there, this is the highest up close body close candle, which is my breaker block. So I would love to mark that breaker block. And over here, okay, I'm actually unable to change the name because I'm in monthly chart, but this is the breaker block. I would love to see that market will reach at least until the constant encroachment of that breaker block. That means the mean threshold 50% of that breaker block, because this 50% is also the aligned with this bullish fair value gap 50%. Okay, around the same level. So first I would love to see market will fall until that area, then market will keep going higher, or maybe it will fall. We will decide that later, but this breaker block is going to hold the price, and I would love to think that first market is reaching for that mean threshold of that breaker block. So I'm bearish from monthly chart for gold. At the same time, if it keep going higher, maybe I will change my price, but as far as I can see the price action over here, I'm bearish for the gold chart for this month. So this whole month I'll be bearish. Let's go to the weekly chart, and from weekly chart, what do you see? Market has taken that buy side liquidity. It has taken that high. Okay, how did it take it? With a shallow run. So this is my buy side liquidity over there. That is my obvious buy side liquidity. Okay, but not for now. It's going to be my buy side liquidity when market will done some unfinished job over there. Then market will go for that buy side liquidity. At the same time, if you take a closer look over here, how beautiful these lows are. Okay, so let me mark it. They are very clean, relatively equal lows. So just let me mark it exactly. So these clean lows over there, they're so clean, sell side liquidity. What else do you see? Actually, market has taken this low over there. This low has taken over there. The market went higher, gave you the market structure shift, anti-favorable gap, last favorable gap. Price trade that anti-favorable gap, went higher. This was your order block. So let me mark this order block. As I don't have any other uh, down close candle over there, so I have to mark this one as my order block, but this is not the perfect order block. I would love to see that market will fall at least until this order block. If market can fall until this order block, then it started to go higher for this buy side liquidity. I'll be very happy to see to trade this gold market like that way. So it should reach until that area. What else do I have? Weekly breaker block constant crossment and the fair value gap. At the same time, I have the clean fair value gap constant encroachment from the monthly chart as well. Okay, so not weekly, actually it should be the monthly, and here this is the weekly chart. So I'm sorry if I just make some miss. So I was talking about the breaker block from monthly chart and the bullish fair value gap 50% or the constant encroachment from monthly chart. So from weekly chart, I would love to see that market will reach for this order block first, then it will go for this buy side liquidity. Until then, I'm bearish for this week as well as for this whole month. I'm bearish for gold. But yeah, obviously we will change our direction. If I see something very clean, then maybe I will change my direction. But otherwise, I'm really bearish, and I would love to see that market to reach until this order block at least. Let's go to daily chart. So here I'm in daily chart, and if you take closer look over here, you will see that market has taken this buy side liquidity. After taking this buy side liquidity, I have this market structure shift. Okay, this is a valid market structure shift. After shifting this market structure, this is my anti-favorable gap. So let me mark that anti-favorable gap. Market has traded that anti-favorable gap, failed to tap to this breakaway gap. Okay, it is the breakaway gap from daily chart. After trading that on, this is the highest up close body close candle. So you can see that market has traded that order block perfectly over there. Around that area, market has traded perfectly the order block. After trading this order block, this is your propulsion block. So I'm not going to write it down as my propulsion block, but you will see that this is your propulsion block. So last week I was expecting that market is going to take that sell side liquidity, but market failed to do that because it has some unfinished job to trade that propulsion block one more time, which has done last week. And because of the news, we had lack of news, that's why no volatility. Market was preparing for this NFP week. So I'm bearish for this week, and I'm expecting that market is going to take that sell side liquidity, and finally it is reaching for this last parabolic gap from daily chart. So from daily chart, if you see, this is the last parabolic gap from daily chart inside this weekly bullish parabolic gap. Okay, so I am expecting that market is going for that last parabolic gap from daily chart. At the same time, it will tap to this order block, then maybe it will go for this all-time high again. If I see that this parabolic gap has been broken by this week, then I will change my bias. Or if I see some kind of big run above that high, some kind of bull run, very strict run, then maybe I will change my bias. But so far, I'm not interested to see the bull run. Instead of that, I would love to see that it will keep falling until this order block from weekly chart and the daily last parabolic gap from daily chart. So I'm also done with the gold, because as you know, I'm just bearish, so I'm not interested to talk about the little lower time frame. Now I would love to go to Nasdaq. Okay. I don't really want to make this video so big. Now for the Nasdaq, you can see that this is the last month candle, and it is extremely bullish. So I'm also bullish for this month as well. I'm really so bullish for this month. The reason is the way it has closed above the all-time high. This was the all-time high from long ago. Okay, so it has closed above that all-time high perfectly. The way gold has closed above the all-time high and the way Nasdaq has closed above the all-time high, it's absolutely different. And you can see the body close above the all-time high perfectly. So for Nasdaq, I'm bullish, and as ICT told that until it proves you wrong, you should keep buying when you are at the all-time high. So for this month, excuse me. So for this month I'm also bullish for Nasdaq, and I really would love to see that market will give me a bull candle from monthly chart. uh, how can I look for sell? Actually, I really don't have any opportunity to see the sell setup for Nasdaq. So let's go to weekly chart if we can find something from weekly chart. Now from weekly chart we can see that market has traded this parallel gap and this order block perfectly. After trading this, market went higher. Finally it left that uh, down close candle and it has traded this bullish parabolic from weekly chart. So last week I was expecting that market will trade that bullish parabolic before expanding higher, so I was perfectly okay with that. This week I would love to see the bull run. Okay, so I would love to see that market will keep going higher. Excuse me, it's the cold actually got me. I'm a little sick because of my ear problem. There's some pain in my ear. I don't know. I will consult with a doctor next week in Monday. So I'm a little sick actually. I'm extremely sorry for that noise. This week I'm expecting that market is going higher for the all-time high again. At the same time, if I see market is going lower and it closed below the constant crossment of this parabolic gap, then only then maybe I will expect that market is reaching for to trade that propulsion block, because it has been traded that order block. Now I don't want to talk about all of this price action because for last 3 to 4 weeks I explained everything over there. So if you watch my last weekly analysis video, you will understand the whole price action over there. So from here right now market is respecting this bullish order block. So I really would love to see that market will keep going higher. Now you can say you are expecting dollar is going higher and you are also expecting Nasdaq is going higher. Yeah, obviously they can go all together, but in that type of situation it's gonna be very difficult because it's gonna be the high resistance liquidity run. Okay, most of the time it will prove you wrong and it's gonna be very difficult to trade. Okay, but at the same time, if this week market would love to go lower one more time to trade that constant crossment, it will be my low resistance liquidity run, and obviously I'm not going to astonished if I see some kind of bear run, because market didn't trade that constant crossment, so it can reach until that constant crossment. If you ask me, I would love to see the bull run. Let's go to daily chart. So from daily chart, while you see this relatively equal lows around that area from daily chart, and if you go to your hourly chart, this is going to be much more cleaner. Okay, very clean. And at the same time you can see market has been traded that bearish parabolic from daily chart. It was expected. How beautifully it has closed below this daily bearish parabolic. So when this daily bearish parabolic is respecting, at the same time market reached until that week, let me mark that one, 50%. Okay, now you can say, brother, it didn't tap to this 50%. That is the point. It even failed to tap to this 50% of that week. That means it's extremely bearish. So if market can close by Monday or Tuesday inside this parabolic gap, I will expect that market is coming for that constant crossment of that bullish parabolic gap, weekly bullish parabolic gap. Okay, if it can closed inside this parabolic gap within Monday or Tuesday, then I will expect that market is coming to take that relatively equal lows, and then market will reach until this constant crossment this week. And if it is overzealous, obviously it can reach until this last parabolic from the daily chart. How can I know that market is going higher? In that type of situation, market has to close above this parabolic. Until market is not closed above this bullish bearish parabolic, I'm not bullish for Nasdaq. Now you can say, brother, from monthly chart and the weekly chart you told that you are extremely bullish. Now why you are looking for some kind of sell from the lower time frame or the daily time frame? Now weekly expansion, day and monthly expansion is different, because in daily chart you will see the narrative. Here narrative is working so beautifully. What is narrative? In Monday you should expect some kind of accumulation things. Okay, then Tuesday manipulation, Wednesday expansion, Thursday continuation of the expansion, Friday reset. So as I'm expecting that market is going below these lows and until this constant crossment, so what can happen? Around Monday, market can do this type of things. Okay, around Monday, it can just make accumulated like this way. Then around Tuesday, market will take this buy side liquidity from Monday, and then it will take the sell side liquidity from Monday as well, and all of this relatively equal lows, and it will reach until this area. Then in Wednesday, market can keep going higher for the all-time high. Thursday is closed, market is closed, so I don't think so that it's gonna be huge. I mean, there will be any volatility. And Friday, as we have this non-farm payroll, so it can go for the all-time high. Okay, so this is how the market can work. So you have to understand the narrative as well. This is the way to break down the higher time frame into the lower time frame. So in monthly chart, you don't have the narrative, but in daily chart, you have the narrative. You have to compare those information between each other. Okay, so from daily chart, I really would love to see that market is going to take that relatively equal loss, and at least it is reaching for this constant crossment. But if market close above this bearish parabolic gap, I won't think that market will fall. Instead of that, I will go for the all-time high. But before reaching below these lows, because this is very clean sell side liquidity and until the constant crossment, I'm really not interested to look for buy. Let's go to the hourly chart. Now from hourly chart, I was talking about these lows, and you can see very clean relative equal lows over there. Market came, after taking all of the buy side liquidity, traded that entry parabolic gap from hourly chart, market dramatically fall. Okay, I outlined all of this price action in my live, and what was going to happen, I told every single of you. I think some of you just got astonished by that week, when market was going higher. So you get astonished, okay, this time brother is wrong, but I'm always right with this market, because I'm the wizard of this market. I'm just kidding. Okay, so I'm thinking that market is going to take that relative equal loss, and finally market will reach to this consonant crossment of that bullish parabolic gap from weekly chart. Okay, at the same time, as I told that here is the last parabolic gap from daily chart. If market is overzealous, yeah, obviously it can reach until that daily last parabolic gap from the daily chart. Okay, it can reach until that area. So far it's look like bearish to me. But if it keep going higher and closed above that high, above that parabolic from daily chart, maybe then I will start to think that market is going to take that all-time high over there. Until then, I'm bearish for Nasdaq. When market will take this sell side liquidity, then I will start to look for bull run. Okay, after taking this sell side liquidity or reaching until this constant crossment, I'm not looking for any more bear run. So guys, this was the video for this weekly analysis. I hope that it will be insightful for you. So if it helps you a little bit, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Until the next video, cheers.